Hey guys, so in today's video we are going to have a little bit of a catch up before I move from this house to a new place at university. So that's right, it's that time of year again when I go back off to university and study my favourite subject, economics, and live in Swansea for another year. So I've got a new house this time, I'm not moving back into the old one. At the moment there's no internet there, so this is why I'm doing this video sort of now and uploading today, and then I'll probably record another one in the week and have it scheduled for Saturday, because I won't be able to upload something on Saturday next week because I just won't have internet. The long and short of it. Anyway, so like I said, I'm moving on Tuesday, so I won't be here anymore, and I will be up in Swansea instead of near Portsmouth, which is exciting and sad. Very exciting because I get to be back studying the subject I love. Mike and I will meet up and play games, board games. I'm sure you'll probably see him on the channel in some way or another over the course of the year. And you know, it's always nice to have a good friend who lives nearby to play games against. And then on the other hand, it's quite sad because I found a really lovely gaming group who play locally in Portsmouth, and what a bunch of guys they are. They're really nice people, and if you do live local to the area, might I recommend that you check out on Facebook. It's the Emperor's Path community page. I'll leave a link in the description below, and if you go over there and join the group and just put up a post saying, you know, I live near Portsmouth and I want a game of Heresy or 40k. I think there are other games as well, but those are the ones you see most often. And it's got a good Heresy scene, like a good number of players locally play Heresy, which is awesome. And they provided me with a good number of games this summer. It's every other Monday night. And like I said, they're so welcoming. They're just a lovely bunch of people. I turned up on the first night not knowing a thing about any of them. And, you know, now I'm going to actually have to admit, I'm going to miss playing at the local club. But it's one of those things, and there is one in Swansea, again filled with nice people, so at least there's that to look forward to on some level. But yeah, like I said, if you're in the Portsmouth area, link in the description below. As for stuff to do with the channel, obviously there'll be a bit of a quiet period whilst I am at university moving in and setting everything up, and then after that you can expect the same old irregular regularity. Well, sorry, I try and be regular, but really it never ends up working out. But I'm going to really try this time. I have 2 videos a week, one on probably a midweek stream, and then an end of week something. I'm not 100% sure what, probably a heresy related video. Obviously this one's a bit of a catch up, but I've got lots to showcase. I just haven't had the time or the models out because they're all packed, apart from 20 that I'm painting right now. Which is kind of sad and kind of astonishing as how many boxes there are. But yeah, so I hopefully I'll be back on the regular for uploads and stuff. I know I say this sort of every few months. Do for a few weeks and then don't for a few weeks, and I repeat the cycle. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get back on track. As for personal hobby things coming up, I've got the trip to Warhammer World, which is a week away, but I go up on the Thursday to see Harry. So it's a handful of days until I'm away. And then in November there's the Path to Confrontation event, which I keep talking about in videos and streams and need to make a separate video on, really. And actually that's what the 20 guys I'm working on right now is for. That's right, the word bearers are back, and we are painting 20 tacticals because I want to take 3 units of 20. That my big thing being infantry. So it's 2,500 points. And I'm taking 115 infantry models, 0 tanks, 0 walkers. So it should be a good laugh, I think, at the very least. I don't know, I'm going to have fun with it, and that's the important thing. That's what Heresy is about. And speaking of Heresy, in terms of content for the future, I'm going to continue this What is the Horus Heresy series that I have started recently, sort of opening up the Horus Heresy to those who don't know about it, and pushing forward with how to start a Legion soon, as I have almost finished. Well, I've done at least 1,600-700 points of the Legion I was meant to basically try and record on the go, so you guys could see it grow, but I got very carried away and painted about 1,700 points in a month. So, whoopsie. But yeah, I'll go into full detail in a future video as I talk about, you know, sort of the best places to start and things like that. And in terms of heresy novels, I'm working my way through the series. I'm on book number 8 now, and I have read books 1 to 7 and then 2 others, so that's cool. Really starting to get through them now, but that's such a good series, I can't stop reading. In terms of other stuff, I'm starting some more model painting collecting stuff that's sort of outside of the usual heresy sort of stuff, but still within heresy, and it's going to be an allied demon detachment for my word bearers. They have a rite of war called the Dark Brethren, and I am very keen on having a demon's ally force at their disposal. I am painting it up for the Path to Confrontation event. At the moment, on the list of things to paint are 20 plague bearers, 20 bloodletters, a demon prince of yet to be determined, but probably Nurgle or Tzeentch, because I really don't like Slaanesh. I don't like anything to do with Slaanesh, but that's just a personal preference. I'm just not keen. And Khorne doesn't have access to psychic powers, and that's kind of what the word bearers are about, in my opinion. Not to the degree of the Thousand Sons, but they like dabbling in demonology. And then to go alongside those 41 models that will start on the table, I want to get some pink horrors for summoning. I want to get some heralds, hopefully, for, is it conjuration, or is it, no, bear with me on this one, sacrifice on the demonology table, there we go. So I can, like, you know, basically just kill a regular dude, and in his place have an 80-point model who can cast psychic powers. So I'll do probably 2 heralds of Tzeentch, 2 heralds of Nurgle, and a herald of Khorne is my thinking, because I had some pretty cool thoughts about the things that these heralds can do. And one thing I'd like to talk about in a future video is using demons to beat Primarchs. It's so... I'm not saying it's going to work every single time, but I had a little look at the sort of the math hammer behind it and just floated some ideas around in my mind. Some of the stuff they can do. I mean, this is just using the old codex and none of this bullshit that's come out recently that makes them slightly more powerful. Because don't forget, Horus Heresy doesn't balance out incredibly well with 7th Ed stuff. Codex Chaos Demons came out in 6th edition. It's not hugely powerful, really. It's still got the demonic instability and all that stuff, which can be a bit of a downside. But having read the codex cover to cover twice and then looked at the units I really am interested in, I think there are some really good units, especially for bulking out an infantry heavy list. I don't have a lot of anti-tank in my list, as you can obviously imagine, and hopefully the plague bearers will help with that one a little bit. But that video is probably for next week, as I will actually, now I'm kind of inspired to go and talk about my list, so I'll do that next week. So you'll see that hopefully in 7 days time. But that's pretty much it for a catch up. Sorry it's not been anything fantastically inspiring. I am just juggling quite a lot at the moment with actually, you know, having a couple of social outdoors events. I'm as shocked as you are. You know, and painting 20 tacticals and packing for university and working to earn some money before I go to uni. On top of all of that, trying to get something really inspiring recorded. It just wasn't going to happen, unfortunately. So I know it's an update. It's letting you know what's coming, which is always exciting, I suppose, on some level. It gives you something to look forward to for next week as well, now that I've said what I'm going to do that video on, because I am just suddenly thinking that would be really damn cool. So that's it for this week. New shiny outro when I click the button. So if you want to keep up with me, here are some mediums in which to do so. We've got a Facebook page, an Instagram, this is so difficult, and a Twitter page. And you can follow us on any of those for sort of sneak peeks of what I'm working on. Any updates, any big channel news and events will be posted on those places as well. And now you can see it in a really nice little shiny banner at the bottom of the screen. And so it's just basically at tabletopbanter//tabletopbanter. Any of those, when you'll probably find us. So thanks ever so much for watching. Of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave those comments in the description below. Let me know what you think about, I don't know, what's coming up for the channel. Are you guys as pumped for the Horus Heresy as I am? And until then, thanks for watching, and bye for now.